Today I took 4 trades. One setup and then same setup here. Same trade here actually. I should have never stopped out of this one, but I stopped out early and then I entered again. And then this time I didn't take profit, so lovely kind of trading today. Pivots were bearish. We closed under S1 yesterday. So bearish close, bearish pivots across the board. But and also it was a bearish open. So it's opening up under L4, under S1. And so it was a bearish open. I wanted to see if I can short L4, but also I wanted to see if I can long at S2, just because maybe it's been overextended. The sell-off was overnight. I'm not quite sure how good of an idea that was. I probably shouldn't have taken that into consideration. I should probably just stuck with the L4 short because I know that's that one works. And I was a little bit iffy about longing S2 because it was above L5 here. I wanted to get to L5 before longing. But also there was a high volume node ledge there, so I thought maybe it was worth the try here, especially it coincides with this level here. So I thought maybe there's a chance it would bounce there. But those were my two main plans. So market opens up, rallies onto L4 and then rejects. I didn't see anything there to short, so then it comes into S2. And then I'm looking at longs here, but I don't really see much. Goes back up to L4 and then starts coming back down. Again, I don't see many short confirmations, so I let it go. So initially it opens and forms a very nice delta divergence on the 20 range, and it seems pretty bullish. So big selling delta, but they're all getting absorbed here. Big CVD hidden divergence. So I'm looking at longs here. Kind of that double bottom there, big delta divergence. So I'm looking at longs to see if I can long that higher low, but I didn't really see much, honestly. Besides I guess the CVD hidden divergence here, and maybe I could have longed it here, but yeah, I shifted my focus again to L4, shorting L4. I wanted to kind of short here, but because the structure kind of looked good, but it wasn't real confirmations. So I want to wait for a break of high of day, which was also L4, because L4 is 77.35. So it finally gets there, breaks highs, and then I'm looking for shorts again. I still don't see any short confirmations here. I'm trying to look for one, but I don't really see much. It does seem like it would sell off, but I didn't have any real confirmation, so I let it go. And then now I'm seeing it sell off, but as it's selling off, it's breaking the lows on delta, but not on price over here. So okay, it made a double bottom, rallied up again. So maybe it's a good long thesis, because we are at S2 and high volume no ledge, so I'll try that long. So I liked the confirmations. The confirmations were good. 1 minute delta divergence, 20 range delta divergence there, and so I enter with 2 contracts, and it just immediately sells off. Forms a delta divergence, bearish there, I'm like, okay, maybe I could take a continuation off of H4 short, right? So I kind of switched my bias here after I started rejecting again and forming another delta divergence. And decided to go for the H4 short because I wanted to be on the side of shorts rather than longs, because we are in a bearish trend now, and we closed bearish yesterday and it's a bearish open today, so I'd rather take my chances on shorts is what I was thinking. So I exited this position here and then reversed it and went 2 contracts short, and kind of worked out for a little bit. Gets very, very stuck in 23s and 22s, and it tries to get down there but just couldn't, and then comes back up to stop me out eventually. Yeah, 22s again, 23s, and just couldn't break that. So I was thinking about, just exiting here, but because you don't know what will happen, I just accept my loss, right? Yeah, so I accepted my loss here, but I don't later on. So now I'm trying this again, short, because I saw this 2-minute delta divergence, 20 range delta divergence there, and then CVD hidden divergence here, and kind of a P shape. So now I'm trying short again, but again, it forms a V shape and comes right back up. Hammer candle forms on the 20 range. I'm like, all right, I'm just going to get out here. Especially because, I accept my loss here. Took full loss, so I'm like, okay, I'll just not take my full loss. And it's pretty much there, so stop was at 33. And so I decided to just take it off. But no, this time it actually doesn't stop me out. Comes within like 1 tick of me stopping out, and then forms a delta divergence again on 2-minute and 20 range, and 1 minute forms a CFD hidden divergence. Even better confirmations. So I get in again. If I just stayed in, I would have just not taken this 3rd loss, but I didn't. And then it finally sells off, breaks low of day, but my target, I don't know, maybe it was a greedy target, but I really, because I'm shorting L4 here, I really thought it would come down to L5. Like, that was my thesis. L4 to L5 move. But breaks low of day, comes into pre-market low, bounces right there. So, I mean, I didn't even see good long confirmations, just buyers came in and it bounced. And so I stop out at break even here. And yeah, if I just took profit at 3R, I would have probably gone about 3R here. But yeah, and that would have, especially if I didn't get out of this one early, I would recover my losses for the day, but I wouldn't even have had 3R there though. 3R would have been over here, so I probably would have stopped out without break even, but either way, I was aiming for this L5 level, never hit that, and came back to stop me out at break even. Just a frustrating day overall. Not necessary loss here. Maybe should have taken it off at 3R there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.